Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I've got more from opening day 2023 at the Elephant's Trunk Flea Market. So let's see what else we can find. Here's a character called Magic Chef, and he looks vaguely familiar, but I'm not really sure what Magic Chef is. I'm guessing it was either a line of kitchen equipment or maybe like a brand of food, kind of like Hamburger Helper maybe. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. And I of course recognize the Pillsbury Doughboy. And this one's actually from 1971. It's a lot older than I thought it was initially. It's not in the best condition, but I think you can buff out those black marks on it. So I actually did end up buying this one. I seem to be on a kick right now for old advertising characters like the Pillsbury Doughboy and the Big Boy from the restaurant chain. Hi.
Hi.
How much is the Pillsbury Doughboy?
$5.
$5? Yeah, I'll take it. Pay close attention to the top right of the screen. Jeez, whoa! Oh my god, that missed that guy by like 6 inches.
Yeah.
Wow. And that was sharp metal. That would have...
Yes, that would have hurt bad.
Yikes.
Oh, another guy.
Wow. Wow, that would have been real bad.
That would have been bad. That would definitely have been
Yeah. Yeah, especially if he caught an edge of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that guy got lucky that time. That was like a Final Destination moment there. Here's some great old game consoles from my era. We got a Sega Genesis, an NES, and even a Dreamcast, which you don't see too often. And the Genesis games are interesting because most of them are from Vernon Video, which was a video store, I assume, that would have rented these games back in the 90s most likely. And that's pretty cool. If that was a store I went to as a kid, I would want to pick these up. And these are a lot of the types of games I would have had back then. You got Mortal Kombat, Sonic, of course. The only thing that's missing is Ghouls and Ghosts. That was one of my favorites. And of course we got the classic NES games, Super Mario 2 and Donkey Kong. Never played Donkey Kong, but I played a lot of Super Mario 2 back in the 90s. There's a little wind-up Pac-Man toy. And don't forget, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. Thanks. Here's some uranium glass, and these little ones on the right, I'm not entirely sure what these are. I'm guessing maybe candle holders? I can't really think of what else those would be.
Yes.
Your perfect summer patio awaits. Shop this Target trend without the spend. Chef Adele's thought you should know all the ingredients.
Just look at that wind. It was crazy.
Here we got a mango, jalapeno, pineapple, apple. Got it, garlic, good, green chili.
If you're an 80s kid, you might remember these. These are Muscle Men. They used to come in a little bucket, and I bought them, I'm pretty sure, when they first came out. And nowadays, they're fairly hard to find. I never see them at flea markets.
How much for the Muscle Men?
It's probably the whole bag.
Yeah.
160.
Okay.
There's
Figured.
96 of them in there.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of these. They're really nostalgic to me, but 160 is more than I'm willing to pay. I did go on eBay, and I have seen lots this big selling for over $100, but that's just too much for me to pay without doing a lot more research. Here's an old advertising piece from Servco Gasoline from 1989. And I'm going to be honest, I don't recognize the name Servco Gasoline, so I don't think they were local to Connecticut. I could be wrong, but I've never seen them before. This radio caught my eye. This is an old Sears radio. I'm guessing from the 60s, just based on the appearance. It's a model 11914. I looked it up online, and I can't find this exact radio. So I don't know how much this is worth or how rare it might be. It's probably not that rare being from Sears, but it's pretty cool.
This thing works excellent.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Has it been modified? Is that Bluetooth?
It's Bluetooth modified, but
Wow.
you don't have to use it with Bluetooth.
Okay.
You just flip the switch and it's regular, and then you can go Bluetooth. with
Wow,
it.
okay.
Yep.
How much on this?
I've got 65 of them.
65?
Yep. And it has good sound, too.
65 sounds reasonable to me, assuming it does work.
Thank you.
And I was very tempted to buy this, but at the end of the day, I decided to pass.
Right, and paying high rent.
There's going to be a tornado or something.
Yeah.
We brought you all these bags. Okay. Thank you so much.
1994.
Thank you.
Yeah, those were from 94, so they were a bit newer than I thought they were. I was thinking they were maybe from the 70s.
Hard. Yeah. Hard. Just so much. Yeah, I know. You know, it rips through everything.
I like these colored glass bowls here. I'm not sure what you call that type of glass. I really don't know that much about glass. As you know, I know a little bit about uranium glass, and that's about it.
Yeah. Is it a Hummel? Is that what it says? Or MJ? I don't know what that says.
Here's an old Ford Duo lamp from probably the 20s or 30s. And basically it's an aftermarket brake light that you would put on your car. Because I guess back then not all cars came with brake lights. So this was like an add-on that you could buy separately. He was asking $99 for it. I searched eBay and I did find some others that sold that looked somewhat similar to that, and they went for a little bit less. But I don't know enough about those to say if that was a reasonable price or not. I'm really into vintage telephones, and if this red one here were a rotary phone, I probably would have bought it. But the touch-tone phones are just a little bit too new for my liking. And those prices are pretty good.
Bring him a Ouija board.
No, no.
Ouija board.
No.
hot after a while. Feels good. If it's too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go light the fireplace this afternoon.
This space shuttle toy is pretty cool. This is a Fisher-Price Alpha probe from 1979, and it looks a lot like the Russian space shuttle more than the American space shuttle. Too bad it's missing the battery compartment. I think this might be the first time I've ever seen an 8-track tape holder before. I actually wasn't sure what those were until I opened them up. And I found some character glasses I've never seen before. This one is a Coca-Cola Popeyes glass. It says copyright 1975 on it, but I'm not sure if that's actually when it's from or not. But it's probably 70s or 80s at the latest. And this Mickey Mouse Club one here, it doesn't have a date on it. It looks a little bit newer to me, but it's still probably from maybe the 80s or 90s at the latest. And here's one of those 1973 Pepsi Looney Tunes glasses. And these are fairly common. You'll find them at almost every flea market, but they're very collectible. I have almost all of them.
Hi. How much is the Popeye glass?
$5 a piece.
5 for any of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here comes that wind again.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, this vessel makes such a difference in this.
I'll take these two for 10.
I got it back.
No, yeah, I don't have any with me.
I'm not sure what these are from.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's remote control.
And a little guy in.
Yep. Never seen like one like this, a train car with a submarine on it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they ever transported submarines by rail like that, but
I don't think it's the last thing.
So this is a Lionel Train 6830 submarine flat car from about 1960 or 1961.
excuse me. How much are the train cars?
I believe 35. Let me double check for it.
For all of them or for each?
For
Okay.
Hey, how much are the trains individually? We got the Navy one, like the military ones. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. You got it. This one's gonna be 40. This one's 75.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yep.
I checked on eBay, and that submarine flat car seems to sell for about $30 to $50 fairly regularly.
You're running out of coffee?
Coffee, yeah.
I've never seen this Snoopy phone before, but it looks like it's clearly from the same company that does the Mickey Mouse phone. It looks almost exactly like this, except it has Mickey Mouse on it. And I believe it's from about 1975, give or take a year or two.
There's a few things here, but I don't know what she said.
Yeah, most of these are 5 each.
Okay.
ET's 10 and the Star Wars are 20. But everything else is $5.
All right, thanks.
There's
I had
Sylvester.
to touch the grandfather clock again.
Okay. All right. I'll look.
I have a lot of these glasses. I actually have this one as well, but in the thick wall version. This is the thin wall version, so it feels much more lightweight and fragile. And from what I understand, the thin wall ones are a little bit less common than the thick ones. And I believe there's also a variation with white lettering, whereas this one has black lettering. There's actually quite a number of different variants for these 1973 Pepsi Looney Tunes glasses.
I'll hold that one too, Teresa.
I'll take this one for $5.
Very good. That's a good deal. Well, you can't leave till
These are the Star Wars glasses he was talking about that were 20 apiece. I remember probably 10 years ago or so where you could find those for $5 each as well. And I've actually got multiple copies of those, all 3 sets from each of the movies.
But I'll hang on to it when I need it. Yeah, I'd vote for Nixon. Oh dear.
And when was the voting age 21? It's been 18 for quite a while.
Everything was 21. Vote and to drink.
Well, drinking's still is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me?
Two downs over there.
At first glance, I thought this intermission sign was vintage, but luckily the vendor kept the stickers on the back, and you can see it's a modern reproduction.
That's what I probably paid at a flea market or a Texas.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Just to get the hands warm, that's great. $50 for the cork stool. It's an end table cork stool. I use it as a
Uncle Sam's ready to take money.
Yes, sure is.
Man, good.
I know.
And obviously there'll be better days and worse days. Yeah, but it's...
Excuse me.
Here's a nice selection of Super Nintendo games and also Super Famicom, which is basically the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo. Never played a Super Famicom or a Famicom game actually before. And also some NES games. I've definitely played a lot of NES games, that's for sure.
knockoffs look nice, but they're hazard. They catch the wind.
Yeah. Oh, Nathan's hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Can't tell how old it is though. Yeah. Like a Triceratops or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I was seriously considering buying this. This is an old computer game from about the early to mid 90s. It's still sealed, which is fairly uncommon. And it appears to be a compilation disc, probably full of shareware and demos, most likely. There may be some full games in there, but probably nothing too spectacular. But still, I just love old computer stuff from that era, especially sealed. And these old Atari games are pretty cool too. I've said it before, but the cover art is amazing. The games, not so much. I'm not sure if there's anything more 1980s than Cabbage Patch Kid Puffy stickers. Remember Puffy stickers? They were a big deal back in the 80s, and I could be wrong, but I don't think you can get them anymore. At least not easily. They used to be everywhere.
Hey, John Paul.
Hey,
how are you, man? How have you been?
Good, good.
Good to see you.
Things behave like kites. Yeah, I was supposed to get up early this morning, but that didn't work out.
Always good to see you, man. You take care.
And very clearly, if you're looking for old Sega Genesis and Nintendo games, this is the show to come to because they're everywhere, as you can see.
I've seen that before, Pratt and Whitney.
No.
You go flying.
Only $1 each.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not even metal. Or they
they're
are, but
not,
very,
I think.
very thin.
Yeah.
And this looks like a Street Fighter version of Rock'em Sock'em Robots. It's kind of neat. And there you have it. That's the end of part 2 of opening day 2023 at the Elephant's Trunk Flea Market.
Wow.
I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Want to learn how to speak Wookiee?